All right, welcome everyone. My name is Sarabi, and this is the Meta Business Suite training. So go ahead and locate that chat box here. Let me know, has everybody here made a Facebook business page? Yes, okay. We have one yes. Not yet. All right, no worries. Anybody else? We have 6 people on the line here. 7. Yes, okay. Anybody else? If it's easier to unmute yourself, that's fine too. Oh, shy. Okay. Well, we have 3, or we have 2 yeses and 1 not yet. That's fine. So basically what this Meta Business Suite tool is for your Facebook business page and your Instagram business page. It pretty much helps you manage both of those simultaneously. So when you're creating your business page, I know we have one who hasn't done it yet. So when you're creating it, you're going to go to your personal here on the side, hit the little arrow that goes down. Oh, wait, maybe not. They just changed Facebook, guys. So I'm still learning the new things. I think it's on this side now. So never mind. You're going to go to the waffle here that says menu. And then hit create page, and then that's how you are gonna start creating a business page. Now, when you create this, it's gonna automatically link you with Meta Business Suite, and it's completely free. So once you link your Facebook business page, you can then go in the settings and then put your link for your Instagram business page, and then you'll be able to manage both pages. Let me go on here. Yeah, the new change. Yeah, right. Because before you can just go to your page, manage it from there. But now, like, I don't know if you guys see this little switchy thing here. You can switch to your Facebook business page and then interact as your page. So like if you're following people, if you are like doing pages, you can like have your own feed as your business page. So it takes a lot of managing. It took me a while to kind of, manage it right. So I'm going to operate off of what I know, and I'm switching back to my personal, and then I'm going to go to my page from here. So when you're logging in, you have your page here, and then you go to this left side. Meta Business Suite is now at the bottom. So for those of you who had it before, it was at the top, but now it's at the bottom here. And then you click to get to the Meta Business home feed, basically. Now you can also download the Meta Business Suite app. It's completely free as well. So that way you can manage your business pages on the mobile. So this is what it looks like. If you want to do the individual, you can do here just to manage your Facebook business page, or if you want to manage Instagram, you can do that as well. It has some immediate insights here for you that you can look for. A to-do list that you can utilize if that's something that you want to do. Oops, going back. Sorry. So for me personally, I think it's not gonna let me go until I hit that. I did it twice. 3 times the charm. Let me see if it's gonna. Oh man, it updated this as well. So normally there's like a little task thing where you can add your to-do list, and what I usually use it for is to kind of manage my my following and my like base on my page, but I don't know why it's not showing, which is really weird. It says you're up to date to your to-do list. So I think it when it updated, it deleted what I had in there. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to add it because I want that information still on there. Let me refresh, see what that does. Nothing. Hmm, that's weird. Okay, we're gonna come back to that later. But yeah, so before I would have like, I want to reach say like 500 followers on Instagram or 500 followers on my business page or however many likes. I would use my taskbar to kind of manage that because it has the immediate trends here for you. Now you also have immediate like marketing content. So if you want to get to the planner fast or your posts or your stories or ads, whatever, you can immediately see those posts here and then you can boost them as well. Now be mindful when you do boost a post, you have to pay for that. Um, Facebook is really good about like working with your budget, but they base how many people see your posts off of the budget that you use it for. So just be mindful of that. You can pay for those if you want to. Totally optional. And then ways to grow your pages. So from here, you can directly invite your friends to your business page. So I'm gonna hit invite friends and any new people that I've gained since yesterday, because I do this daily. I'm gonna add them immediately to my business page. So, or send them an invite rather, because they have to accept it. So I'm gonna select up to 8 and then I'm gonna invite everybody else. Now, if you have people who are interacting with your posts in like groups and stuff and you're not friends with them, there's also gonna be another tab under that one that you just saw that's gonna allow you to invite those people as well, even though they're not on your direct friends list. I didn't have that option because again, I do this daily. So I try to get as many people invited as much as I can. Now this little tab here is for any posts or any like vendors or pages that you may follow with your business page. Their information is going to be here and you're able to share any of these posts. So like this one, Christmas came early this year. This is streaming to Disney or whatever. You can directly share this to your business page. Some of the things that I like to share are like if there's new shows, if they're like this one here where it's like opening day, Halloween, Horror Nights, like if they're sharing information like that, then that's okay to share on your business page. Ones that I would stay away from are ones that have landing pages where it prompts people to book directly from that actual post because you want your customers and clients to come to you, right? So just be mindful of that. If you are going to share one of these vendors, actually like click on don't click on the whole thing, but actually like click on the post itself to see what it's what's on there. So let me see. I'm scared. I'm gonna hit share posts and details here. So see, it has like a little landing site. So I'm not going to necessarily share this one because I'm pretty sure this is going to like a booking engine of some sort. But it's kind of good to have some of these on your page because it shows like your clients when they visit your business page that you have relationships with these vendors and it kind of adds to your credibility. See, that's the LLC. So definitely not sharing that. That's another business. I'm trying to find one where it doesn't have a landing page. Okay, so this is light, just has like a picture, it has the hashtag on here. And then I can share this. I'm not gonna add anything to it, just share it. If you want to come up with something witty, you can. I just personally don't. How do you do that? Felicia, how do I do what in particular? You can unmute yourself or put it in the chat. Add people who comment on my posts. Okay, so um I normally there's a little invite button. It has it under your invite friends list. I don't have one right now because I already did it earlier, but it will say invite friends on here. So it's just like a little tab that's under the more ways to explore, more ways to grow. All of those will be, all the invitees will be under this tab here. Yeah, I was just not able to show you because like I did it earlier, so it went away. There's also stories from similar businesses as yours that you can view from your business page. And then same thing with posts from similar businesses. And then you can look here to see what's new with Meta Business Suite because like I said, they just updated Facebook. If you want to see what's new with the business suite, it'll have here on all the information. So far it's been, I think the newest update is from like June. Oh wow, I keep accidentally clicking on everything. But the most updated information on there is from June. So if they have any additional updates, you'll find it at that bottom tab here.
I had a quick question.
Yeah,
Real quick, are you only able to manage your business page then, not anything on your personal?
correct.
Just your business?
Yep, strictly
A-
business for both.
And and Instagram, you said?
Instagram as
Okay,
well.
perfect. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Okay.
No worries. Does it work when people like your post? Yep. So whenever anybody does any kind of reaction to your post, whether it's a like, a share, anything, you're able to invite them directly to your page through there, through this tab. So next you can directly see all of your notifications from all the Instagram. So like, I got a like on my reel on my Instagram page here that I posted like an hour ago. Any comments that you've received on any of your pages, same thing with Instagram. Inbox as well. You're able to manage both on, here we go, all together. So if you want to look at all of your pages or all of your messages across both boards, you can. If you want to just look at the messenger ones, you can. Instagram messages, any comments that you want to directly respond to, same thing with Instagram comments. One thing I will highly, highly, highly recommend you do is set up these automations here. Because let's be real, when it comes to Instagram and sometimes Facebook Messenger, you get people in your inbox that are kind of questionable, right? So I made this mistake when I first started where like I would just leave those people on red. I'm like, there's no point in me responding to that because it has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do, right? So what that basically told Facebook business was that I wasn't responding to my inboxes, and it lowered my percentages on my actual business page to the point where it says my response rate is lower than what it actually is. So when you set up these automations, even though you get those messages, it'll send them a direct a message right away. So it tells like your business page that you're responding at least. And then later on, when you're actually filtering through those messages, you can respond to the ones that are actually relevant to clients, inquiring about things. That's just to keep your numbers up because it looks bad on your business page when your response rate is really low. You don't want people thinking that you're not responding to their messages. So all you do is hit this create automation tab here, instant reply, and I just have it do a greet basically. If you want to change it to like a FAQ, contact information, what your hours work, or if you want to do like a custom message type of thing, you can do that as well. And then I hit edit automation. And then it actually comes up with one already for you. So I haven't changed this. I just have this. This is what it is. And then when you hit save changes, this is what it's going to look like every time you get a message. And you can do it for Instagram and you can do it for Messenger as well.
That is really nice. I think that's really cool what you're showing so far. I
Yeah.
I have it and I actually have the app, but I guess I've just been too nervous to use it. So what you're showing us now, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
What you're showing us now, I can also do on the app as well, or which do you think is better?
So different properties are better on different things. I like to, it really just depends on what you're doing. For this,
Okay.
I like to use my computer because sometimes with the app, it looks different, I guess. Like there are certain properties that you're not, that aren't available in the mobile version. So I do this whole
Oh,
setup part um on my computer. But when it comes to
okay.
responding to messages and stuff, I can do that directly from my phone. I would use that. And then when it comes to posting as well, sometimes I do it from my phone as well because I like to use emojis and you
Mm-hmm.
can add more to your posts when you do it
Oh,
that way.
nice.
So it
Oh,
really just
okay.
depends. There's a lot of properties that I like on different ones.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So right, this right here is a classic example, right? So they, even though I told them I was not interested in whatever it was they were selling, they still kept messaging me. And look, my responses already was automatic. So that's a classic example of what the automations is really helpful for. Now you can also manage your posts and your stories directly from here. So, how you want to think about stories, you want to try to keep something on there at least every single day, even if it's like a flyer or something like that, because you want to market to everybody possible. Sometimes we forget during the day that, we're making these postings and these mock bookings and things like that for the people who are awake during the day. But you got to remember, there's nighttime workers as well. So you want to have content that's going to be accessible and available to them to view as well. um One thing about like Facebook and Instagram, that's kind of why you want to add things to your stories as well, because things get lost in the feed as the day goes on. So that kind of gives them the information that they need if they want to contact you in the morning or whenever they're available. I keep getting those on Instagram. Yes, I get a whole bunch of things on Instagram. It's crazy. And then they comment on all of your like posts and things like that. Let me show you. It's crazy. You don't know who's real and who's not anymore. So like you get things like that. Like I still react to it and heart it to keep my algorithms up, but I won't respond or anything or re-comment because it's not worth it. But at least put a heart or something next to it so that way it shows maybe potential clients that you are respond or reacting to comments on your page. It's weird. So posts here, you can see your individual posts, what the reach is doing, the engagements, the likes and reactions you're getting from them. A lot of these are from branch up. So I'm not gonna, full transparency, I've been lagging on my mock bookings, guys, but getting back in the swing of things starting today. So let me see if I could find one of mine that was down. Yeah, I'm not about to get on here and lie to you guys. I have been lagging for the past week and a half. So okay, I'll show this one. So this is like an example of a post. It was a video. So this was the reach. So when you're reading these, reach refers to how many eyes were on your page. Impressions refers to how many times your post got clicked on. So say Stacy clicked on my post like 5 times, right? Your impression says 5, but your reach is actually 1. So kind of be mindful of that. Just because sometimes people say like, they have high impressions, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're reaching as many people as you think you are. So that's what I try to go off of. I want as many people to see my post as possible. So that's what that is. And then these are the engagements. So you see, I shared this like 14 times. I got 1 comment off of it. And then this was basically one of my mock booking posts. I thought this was a video. It wasn't. It was a mock booking, but you know, the general information on here. And then I posted some pictures. Same thing with stories. I have to add something to my story for today because mine just expired. But if you have any scheduled, you can see that there. Any archived, you can see them there. Same thing with posts. All the scheduled ones will be here. So these are the ones I've already scheduled ahead of time. And then if you have any in the drafts, those refer to any posts that you're trying to make 70 days out. They will be listed here. If you want immediate access to see what your Facebook page and your Instagram page looks on the side by side. So this is what my current feed looks like right now on Instagram. If I look on there, and then this is what my Facebook business page looks like right now. So that shared post is on there. And then if you have any mentions or tags, if someone's tagging you and stuff, that will be here. So I'm going to skip this planner for now. We're going to come back to it later. But what I really, really, really want to touch on are these insights. This is where you are going to manage most of your information and your posts. Because what these insights do, they tell you your audience, they tell you what works for your actual audience, and then it tells you what content and what posts you should be making for each of the platforms. So definitely come into this at least once a week to kind of see what your page is doing. And then you can go in and decide what you want to tweak for the upcoming week. So this is what it gives you on like a week review. This is how many Facebook posts I made, how many Instagram posts I made. I have goals set for my pages. So this is what my current status is for those. And then these are my results so far for each of the pages. So I'm going to hit view all insights, and then it's going to give me an overview of everything. How do you set up Meta Business? It confuses me. So it sets up automatically. When you sign up with Facebook business page, you just have to click on the tab, and then it'll have all the information already for you. The only thing you have to do is add your Instagram business page, and then I can show you that towards the end, if that's all right. All right, so here are my goals. You can set a new goal here. I'm going to hit view progress because last time I did this, it actually deleted all my progress because you can only do one goal at a time. I didn't know that, but you can set a new goal. I think one is for reach, and then the other is how many followers you want for your page. And then you can set like the parameters that you want to try to reach for that based off of the numbers they give you. But I'm going to hit view progress here. And then it's going to give me information on what I'm doing. So I told y'all I've been liking. It shows, right? This past week, my reach has been very low compared to where I should be doing. Same thing with Instagram, right? I started off decent, and then, I fell off here. So I still have time to get back to where I needed to go. I just have to, do what I need to do. Reach here, it has, a graph on how many people have been reaching my page based off of the past 20 days on both. I have a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down. So what that tells me is I'm inconsistent with my posting. So you want yours to kind of be steady, kind of like how this little graph is here. So it gives you a nice little visual representation of what your page is doing and how to tweak your business so that way you can work on certain things for it. And then same thing with my page and profile visits. You see it's very spiky, right? So you want that to be like a steady thing. Our page consistently. And then new page likes or new page follows, same deal here. Now this is going to show you if you do pay for ads, what those impressions are going to be. Me personally, in the beginning, I did actually pay for 2 ads. And honestly, guys, like the reach, it was okay, but I've done posts where I've just been sharing into like the Facebook groups, and my reach and my impressions and stuff, they were higher than the actual paid reaches. So if you really want to, you can, but it's not 100% necessary. Like I said, I had higher numbers on the ones that I was sharing to groups versus the ones that I actually boosted. Now, on the flip side, I know some people, if you do have a post that's doing really good, you can boost that one to make it do better. I mean, that can help you as well. It's just me personally, if I don't have to pay for it, I'm not going to, because I know those groups work. Your audience. So I'm going to go to this one first. This tells you the potential audience that's on all of Facebook and all of Instagram in the United States and everywhere else. So this is the audience side. You have 217,800,000, or this number. You have a lot of people. Sorry, guys, my brain. But you have a lot of people on Facebook and Instagram, right? This is the number. Demographics. You have 41.4% men, 58.6% women. These are the age brackets, so it's pretty even once you get to 25 and up. And then these are the top cities. So guys, it tells you the top 10 cities that are on Facebook. Guess what we're gonna do? These are the cities that we're going to market for when we're joining groups. So these are going to be the first 10 that you want to look for when you're looking for buy and sell trade groups, when you're looking for direct sales groups. You want to hit these cities because they're the top 10 on social media. Now, this is really useful because you can actually print this off and have it like wherever you keep your work stuff. So that way you can use this as a model to model your insights in your audience over. Like, sorry, I was looking at the chat box. LOL, yeah. Numbers kind of like mess me up when I'm trying to say them out loud. But yeah, so this is what you want to model your audience off of. And then it has the countries and top pages on here as well. So now that you see the potential audience, you can then compare it to your current audience. So this is what I have for Facebook. This is what I have for Instagram. And these are my demographics. So the men and women, ratio is pretty much the same. For my age demographics, I have mainly people who are around my age bracket. I'm starting to get more people in the 35 to 54 age range on Facebook, getting some 18-year-olds, right? But not so much of the older generation, right? Same thing with Instagram. I have mainly people my age, and then not so much the other age brackets. So what that basically tells me is not only do I have to appeal my content to people in these age brackets, but I also need to find content that's appealing to those that are not on my current audience right now as well. Same thing with the cities. So right now, top cities, Columbus, that's where I live. San Diego, that's where I'm from. Augusta, that's where my husband's from. Wilmington, I have family there. So the top 4, I kind of say they don't really count. I mean, they do, but they don't, because not only do I have family there, but I live there. So I kind of go based off of what's under here. Indianapolis, right? So that's one of the cities that's on here. I have a whole bunch of Indianapolis groups that I've joined, and it's not so far from Ohio as well. So I'm starting to branch out a little bit. So I have one down. Going down, New York is also on the list. Look, top city. I'm in so many New York groups. I know they're tired of seeing my posts, right? So New York is on there, which is really cool. I got Virginia on the map. This is Ohio. This is literally like the actual city I'm in. And then more Georgia, right? So nice. I have 2 of the top 10 cities on there. So now what I'm thinking is I need to start marketing more to like the other groups as well. I'm still going to market to these ones so I can grow them higher on the list, but that's good, right? I have 2 out of 10. But I want to try to get all of them on my list at least. For Instagram, I have my top cities and then I have another country on there as well. And I want to bet the other country is the ones that have been messaging me that I don't respond to. I'll bet my bottom dollar that's what those come from. Top countries, you have all this on here, and then Instagram as well. Bangladesh, that's new too. Wow.
Can I ask another question?
Sure thing.
How do you access Meta Business from your iPad? I'm looking at my Facebook page and I don't see it. Is it, whoops, uh-oh, you there?
Yeah, so
I'm
are
gonna
you
drop
on
it,
your
okay.
actual business page?
Oh, no, that'd probably help.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Okay, hey, I will go there real quick. Okay, back over here. Okay, yes, now I am.
Okay. And on this left side, do you see manage page?
Let me see. Left side, manage. Huh. No, it's so weird on your iPad because it's almost like your cell phone, I guess. On my right side are my friends, my left side is like my feed. I don't have anything like you have there. Of course, you're on your computer, but
Yeah.
huh.
I'm trying to think.
Well, I can keep
Does
messing
it
with
give you an
it.
option to switch? Because I know, like I said, they just updated it, so you might have
Yes,
to
yeah.
interact as your business page and then access it that way.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's
Try
weird
that.
because it all changed on my phone with the interacting thing like you were talking about, but my iPad, it's still the old way.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
I have no idea because I don't have a tablet, so I don't know how it works with those. But
Okay, I can mess with it. Try to interact as, what did you say, as myself?
as your business page and see if it'll give
Okay,
you that option.
okay. Well, you can go ahead and continue. I'll just keep messing with it. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. So it also gives you any feedback. So if you have people leaving you ratings or responses or reviews, that will be here. Benchmarking just refers to if you want to compare your business to like other businesses like it. That's completely fine. I personally don't because audiences are different across the board to different people. So what works for your audience may not necessarily work for someone else's, and then that might skew, the comparison. So just keep that in mind. And then you can also break down your content. So if you go to content overview, it gives you a generic breakdown of what your posts are doing and how they are working for you. So looking at my Facebook posts, this is what my reach was for 90 days prior. And then the last 90 days, this is what my reach was. The only thing different between these and this one is I started doing videos. So definitely do those videos, guys. Because look, if you look at this, my images, this is based off of 172 posts and I got to 12, right? If I click on videos, I did 15 posts. 15 compared to 172, I should have been doing this in the beginning. And look, it's not even that far away from images. It's only 1 point away. So definitely get into making those reels, making those videos. Vax has videos that you can share onto your business page because it really like helps. And these are the numbers to prove it. One thing I will say when it comes to actually posting videos and stuff, make sure you cater it to your audience on both platforms, because some videos that may work on your Facebook crowd may not necessarily work on your Instagram crowd. So just be mindful of that. Links, these refer to I do event and sports travel as well. So I include my golden tickets link with every single one of those. And then these are my posts where I just had plain text. As you can see, that's the lowest one on the totem pole. It doesn't work that well. which is why I only did 12 of them. Engagements. So same deal, right? You see where I just had like my regular flyers and postings. And then when I started doing those videos and flyers and postings. So just go in there, play with it. I really had to go in and analyze what my page was doing and what worked. So for me, I tried it with just posting flyers. That went all right. But not as well as, me posting my flyer along with text. So maybe with your group, you can just post a flyer and that worked fine. Or maybe with your group, you could just post pictures and then, add text at the top, and that perfectly be fine for your group. Just go in here, play with it, do some test runs. So a lot of my test runs I did on a weekly basis. I posted the same kind of mock booking to see what's gonna work. And then that's what I came up with when I post flyers and like, add a text at the top, then those get seen better than the other types. But it doesn't mean I don't do the other types anyway, because sometimes I'm in a pickle where I just don't have the creative juices to create a flyer. So I'll just throw the pictures together and then make a post, and it does fine. So just integrate, I guess. Keep them guessing. And then looking at my Instagram posts, same deal. So you can see after July, I started doing reels, and it increased my reach like so much higher. 461%. So videos actually on Instagram are more popular than the actual posts that I make. Same thing with engagements. Videos take the cake, 15 based off of 116 images that I've posted, they still win. So can you add LinkedIn and Twitter? No, unfortunately with Meta Business, it's only Instagram, Facebook. And then if you have WhatsApp, you can link that, but that's not a social media platform. That's just like a contacting thing. Wow. Yeah. All right. And then when you go on here, it tells you what your top performing organic posts. So anytime it's organic, it means you didn't pay for it. So this one definitely is the highest one. And this isn't even related to travel. I just did one of those little TikTok things where it shows you how many like kids you'll have, and it has like the number things on the top of your head. And this is how many people came to my page because of it. I got 3,350 people that visit my page just because of that post. And it's not even related to travel. So be sure to integrate like personal things onto your page as well, because you want people to think you're a real person. People that sell to people, basically. All right. So going down to content, this is another breakdown of how you can manage your business. And what I like about this tab is you can see what groups themselves actually work well for you. So let me scroll down and see if I can find a group. It's gonna load a little bit. Yeah, I love the insights tab because I love to go in and study the numbers, because that's real. It's easy to be like, yeah, muck bookings work. But when you see the numbers, it's a little bit different. You're like, okay, wow, this is actually like doing something. All right, I might have to search. Dun-dun-dun. I told you guys it's been a minute. I'm not proud of it, but it's the truth. Let me see. Okay, maybe this is changed as well. Let me click on this one. Let's see. Because what I'm looking for before, when you went on the content, it will have the name of the group that you posted that post into, and then it'll tell you the individual demo or reaction and performance for that group. but I don't know if that was part of the update because I don't see it anymore. But basically, this is a post I did. I shared it 20 times. I got a reaction. I got my reach from it, comments, reactions, things like that. But I really want to see, because that was really useful information. It used to tell you what groups actually did well for your postings, but I don't think it does it anymore. Let me see. Nope. Oh man, so much for that. But you can also see your reach and your likes and things like that on this side here. Wow, that was a really cool feature. I'm sad they got rid of that, but that would have been definitely helpful. And then it tells you the type of post. So if it's a reel or if it's like a regular post, or if it's like part of your story. Yeah. All right, I give up. But yeah, or if it's part of your story, then it'll tell you there. All right, so now we're going into the planner. So this is where you can literally plan out all of your mock bookings, all of your content, at least 70 days in advance. So what I like to do to kind of keep my algorithms up, I have branch up set up, but I also want to have things where it's from that I'm actually posting onto my page. So people don't think that it's just like a automatic thing. So I do a lot of my tickets, my concert tickets, my family event tickets, or, my sporting tickets. I always have those set up to post at a certain time during the week. You can also look at this at a monthly basis. So I still have my scheduling to do for October, but you can also look at, I will show you September's. It'll tell you all of the postings that you have, along with how many, like if you have more than just these, it'll tell you what you have posted for that day. So we are going to schedule one. I'm going to do Saturday because I have, hold on. Let me double check to make sure I'm going to do Saturday. I have a list of like teams on my phone that I like to post for. Yeah, we're gonna do Saturday. There it goes. Okay, cool. So I kind of have a schedule on how I do this. Mondays are my NFL days. Tuesdays are my family event days, like, Paw Patrol Live, Jurassic World was just here last weekend. I posted tickets about that. Wednesdays, I typically do concerts or like comedy shows. Thursday, I do theater. Friday is NCAA, and then Saturdays, I do hockey. Sundays is kind of whatever sport I want to do. If it's like soccer or golf or whatever, I'll post that on Sundays. All right, so I'm just going to hit this plus sign here, and then I'm going to schedule a post. Where do you get the promo ads? Amy, what promo ads are you referring to? Are you talking about like the branch up posts or? Thank you, Mary.
I was talking about I'm trying to do like some carnival the promo post and whatnot, and the videos.
So that will be under their marketing library. Each vendor is different. Sometimes they send them to you via email as well.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So when you're creating a new post, you can hit Facebook and then Instagram. And then what's cool about the Made a Business Suite is you can also add up to 3 additional groups that you want to post into. So if I want to click this one, and this one, it'll post into all 5 of these at the same time when once I schedule it. That's definitely an option. The only thing with these is you have to be in that group as your business in order for this to pop up. Wait, how do you do that? So when you're joining up with groups, and you have to do this from your computer, by the way, when you're joining groups, and they give you the option to join as yourself or your business, join as your business, and then you'll be able to hit see more groups and then add the 3 here, because it'll come automatically. Yeah, for some reason, like when you join on your phone, it's not gonna allow you to do it. Oh yeah, yes, ma'am. Cause it gets busy sometimes trying to post into 5 groups a lot. It gets hectic after a while. So at least you'll have at least 5 on here. And then when you go onto your actual page, you can just share into 2 additional, and then you have your 5 for that time frame. Can you post to your page business page as well from here? Jean, you said, can you post to your business page as well from here? Are you referring to your personal page?
Sorry, trying to unmute. So
Okay.
we're posting to groups from here. So would that go to your personal page, or you're sharing a post from your business page to the group? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it'll be from your business page to the group.
Okay, to the group. Okay, thank you.
You're no problem. All right, so what was I doing? Oh, NFL. Actually, so Saturdays are my hockey days. And then the team that I'm gonna market for is Montreal Canadiens. I use golden tickets for a lot of my individual ticket sales. You can use Event 365. It is not a preferred vendor through Archer. So when you do sign up with them, you have to put their name as your host agency. But I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. They have the same kind of events on there. Some people just prefer to use them over golden tickets. I'll just use the preferred vendors through Archer, so that's why I use this one. And they give you free pictures that you can use to post as well, so it's pretty cool. I love golden tickets. But you can just pretty much go in here, search whatever you need to search. If you want to look at concerts, if you want to look for theater tickets, all the sports on here. And if you want to do different kinds of sports, like the Masters, you can get tickets from here. Super Bowl, I just want to see on here. Last time I checked, the tickets weren't on there. You can start selling them now. Yes. Okay, this wasn't on here before. It just said that it needs to be updated. But look at that ticket sale. We get 10%, but 10% of 6,000, you know what I mean? That's still a good number, even if you're just selling tickets. I just scheduled a post about a football game tonight. Do you just go to goldenticket.com to sign up so I went through the suppliers to sign up. Now, when you sign up, they're not going to send you an email confirmation about your information. So let me show you this. Oops, not that. So when you get this, save it, because they're not going to email this to you. You need to make sure you have that, because it gives you your affiliate link set up. It gives you the link for when you book directly through them for travel agents. It gives you that, and then it gives you a whole bunch of other information as well. So that would be my only thing to say about that, because I always keep this on here because I'm paranoid. I feel like if I have it somewhere else, I'm gonna accidentally delete it, and then I'll lose all this information. And I also have this downloaded somewhere on my desktop, the manual. All right, so this pretty much gives you all of the season tickets, the schedule. You can choose to do an individual game if you want. For this, for generic purposes, like when I'm posting ahead of time, I just do the whole schedule. Now, when I'm putting a package together, then I will actually click on the individual game that I want to market for, and then do it that way. But for this, because it's general, I just want people to bring to my page, I'm just going to do the whole season. All right, and it gives you a link here. I do not like this long link. One, because it has my full name on there, and two, it's long, it's ugly. So I use Bitly to shorten my links. So I'm just gonna copy. And Bitly is completely free. It's another thing that I love. It's a link shortener, so it turns like those long things into things like this, and you get 50 free links per month. And what's cool about Bitly is it tells you when your links are being clicked on. So this was posted a while ago, and look, it has my insights on there, how many times it was clicked on. You see that Jurassic World one was clicked on 8 times, 7, 6, 5. Kevin Hart, a lot of people are happy about going to that. So 15 times. Disney on Ice, that's a popular one. So this one I'm actually going to be sharing at least 2 more times before, because it starts in December. No, I think it starts in November. So I could get 2 more shares out of this and increase those ticket sales. Right. So definitely use Bitly. It gives you nice insights in that way. Ever since your last Meta Business Train, I've been using Bitly. So thank you for showing this. I just took my daughter to. Really? Was it cool? I want to take mine in November. They're excited.
Yeah, I'm in Nashville. We went last Friday, I think it was. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was super fun. We were at the Bridgestone Arena, downtown Nashville. She really liked it. So yeah,
That's
you should definitely
awesome.
go. Yeah, it was cool.
I think I'm excited than them, to be honest. Because like as a kid, I always wanted to go on Disney on Ice, but we were never able to go. So I'm like, they can have fun, I can have fun. So
Exactly. I was excited too. I was just like, oh my God, this is so cool seeing like all the Disney characters, and they had all the different sections where they highlighted the different, the different movies and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
well, thank you. That just solidifies it. We're definitely going. But I'm gonna hit create link here. And then boop. And now I have my nice and pretty link. And it automatically like does my title for me too. So that's pretty cool. And you can choose if you want to tweet this, you can if you do Twitter. If you want to use this for a QR code, I'm just gonna hit copy here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into here we go. My golden tickets doc, just to keep myself organized. I have, what I posted, the links, the dates, and things like that, as well as what's to be scheduled. So this is going out on the Saturday. What's Saturday? What's the date? I forgot that first. The 8th. I'm gonna add this above. What's the name of the team? I told y'all this mom brain. It gets worse the more kids you have. I have 3. Some days I'm like, what's my name? All right, that's gonna be the season. Post that. That's gonna be the 8th. And you're gonna see this is already crossed off. It's just because I'm gonna post it now, so I can keep track of that. The ones that I have on here that I've created, I haven't posted these yet because when I made them, it was after that 70-day marker. So now I'm able to post these. I just haven't created them yet. And then it's a sporting event. So I'm gonna double check this link to make sure it goes to where I want it to go. And it does. All right, cool. So I'm going to, dang, which one was it on? This one. All right. I'm gonna hit paste on here. I'm not gonna leave it on here because I have other texts that I use it for. But when you paste this link, you're gonna see this golden tickets thing here. That's cool and all, but you want people to be excited about what you're trying to show them. So although it's nice that they provide a picture, we're gonna use our own. And the cool thing about golden tickets is they understand this, so they provide tickets or they provide pictures that you can post, and they have their little logo on the corner there, so it's not like in your face about it. So when you're selling like concerts, you can definitely go in here and pull the pictures from there. Worst case scenario, if you're not able to find the event that you're marketing for, I believe on that document I showed you, you know, where it has all of the information that they don't email to you. There's a logo in there somewhere, and then you can like create your own flyer like in Canva or post on my wall, whatever you use, and then just put that logo on your picture. I've had to do that a couple of times where I just took a picture from like Ticketmaster or something like that, and then I just put the golden tickets logo on it. Let me show you an example. If I go mock bookings, let's do concerts. These aren't completed. Maybe I'll look at the completed ones first. Oh. So funny, when I'm scrolling to this, I see it all the time, and now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. Funny how that works. There we go. It's not the completed one. Oh, here's one. Okay, so Paw Patrol, right? Oh shoot. So they didn't have an actual like flyer, so I had to create one on my own. And can you see that? Is there stuff at the bottom? So I just had a border, I found the picture, and then I put the golden tickets thing at the bottom. Oops. I know that feeling. I only have one. She just turned 3. Oh, congrats. Yeah. I have a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 3-month-old. I'm gonna save this. There we go. All right, so now I have my picture. Now, while that's uploading, I also have a very generic place where I keep all of my posts for sports as well. I like all of my sports ads to kind of look the same. So I have something there for that. I'll go back. Mock bookings and events. So I have one for NFL, NHL, so preseason and then postseason. Not postseason, but like during the season. I didn't create that one yet, but I'm about to because it's game season now. So copy. It's a lot of copy and pasting. All right. I'm gonna change this to it's game season. Wow. There we go. Who you rooting for? All right, and I have this already. I can cut, paste that there. add some spacing, and then I'm gonna add the actual team. Montreal. Boop. And if you want to add additional hashtags, you can. I just keep it to 4, just to be simple. But there it is. That's my post. So it's game season. Who you rooting for? It has a hockey emoji on there. Get your game tickets here. My link, and then my hashtag. And then it also has the picture on there. So when I'm scheduling this, you can definitely schedule for the optimal time of the day, which basically means that's where a lot of people are going to be on Facebook at that time. So today at 7, that's when a lot of people are going to be on Facebook. Doesn't have any for Instagram, but me personally, I just always schedule it for 12 because I go based off of corporate America. I want people, that's typically around the time people are going on lunch, they're checking their phones. So, they can be looking at and scrolling and see my page or my ad, and it'll be like, oh, you want to go to the game this weekend? Let's go get some tickets. Or, hey, do you want to go see Hamilton this weekend? Right. So that's just kind of how I do things. But you have that option to schedule it that way. And then I'm gonna schedule it that way. And boom, Saturday, that's when it's gonna come out. Now you can do the same thing with stories as well. You can do this with mock bookings. The only thing with those is if you have a price on there, you want to be careful with price checking and like scheduling it too far out, because people are gonna call you for that, right? So they're gonna be like, hey, you said you could get it for me for this price. You don't want people to be that way. So just be mindful of that. If you have like informational type of mock bookings, those are really good to post because you can use those whenever. And then other ways that you can use this planner, like if you're going on vacation, the week that you're not going to be there. So that way you can keep your algorithms up. You can schedule your posts ahead of time so your algorithms stay while you're on vacation. Congratulations to you working this business, especially having 2 little ones. I'm still trying to figure out balancing. It's a learning curve, man. Like I'm so grateful that this community has really helped me, because there's a lot of people that can relate, so honestly, like that's been my rock in this whole thing, because I'm like, I wouldn't have been able to do it without that foundation, honestly. Thank you. Other things that you can use this for, if you go to your business page on Facebook, let me see if it still has it first before I start talking, because they messed me all up with this switch. Let me switch it to view it from my actual business page. Because before they had little tools that you can use, like little templates that you could have done to make your booking or mock bookings and stuff as well. Wait. Did I switch it? Switch to profile with Facebook access. Hold up. While this is loading, do we have any questions, or you want me to go over anything? I know there was a lot of information. Oops, no. They got rid of that too. So it looks like what I was about to say, they don't have it anymore. So we're opening it up to questions. You want me to go over something again? You're welcome. Oh, I think someone asked about Instagram. So I'm gonna go on here. When you're adding your Instagram, this is also another thing. They have a whole bunch of tools here that you can use. So it's the breakdown if you want to engage your audience, advertise, manage, analyze, things like that. But to add Instagram, you want to go to page settings, linked accounts, and then it's gonna prompt you to add your Instagram account. So I already have mine on here, but once you click on that, you're gonna have to like, put your information in and then it'll link for you. Can I start my business page to secure the page name, but not start posting yet? Yeah, you could definitely start it whenever. If you don't want to post on it just yet, that's fine. I mean, the only way people will see it is if you invite them to your page or if they know your name and they start like searching it or something like that. But yeah, definitely, I always recommend starting it early. And then when you're ready to publish it, then just publish it once you have like your logo and all that information on there. So when you are posting on there, have branch up already set up for the beginning part, because that's going to really solidify your algorithms for your business page. Oh, thank you, Mary. Awesome. Yeah. So take it one step at a time. And then when you announce yourself as a travel agent, with the certification and everything, then you can tag your business page when you're ready. And then that'll then, start gaining traction to your business page. And by then you already have things that people can scroll on if you do it ahead of time. So I think that's smart marketing. All right. Do we have any other questions? I'm thinking about making business cards soon. I appreciate this today. You're welcome. Making business cards, yeah. Have them handy because when you're talking to people in lines, you could just shoot them your business card, put a QR code on it, something. I'm gonna stop the recording.